Hi guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. My name is Todd and I am once again joined by
Evan.
Evan, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me again on today's episode.
Always a pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you. We do not have any brand new Gundam items to show you guys this week. However, this is Gunpla TV without the Gunpla. Well, I left my bound dock on the table and I needed to fill this kind of empty hole on the corner here, so I put the bound dock box back over here. But
never
enough bound dock. It's a beautiful looking box, and it was a beautiful kit. What did you think of that?
I thought it looked really, really cool. I was really impressed with just the amount of stuff that came in there, and like just the clear parts that were in there. Like that's something you didn't really see with high grades.
The two tiny clear parts.
Yeah, like even in the gun, that's like a nice touch that you don't really see with high grades. Right. So I was like, wow, that's cool.
That's true. You don't really see that very much in the high grades. So.
And I'm kind of hoping they do more of these really weird Zeta Gundam.
I
kits.
hope so. I love the weird kits.
Yeah.
You know what would be, speaking of weird, you know what would be awesome since you just did that G Gundam there.
Which I love that kid.
There were so many odd suits in that anime series. You got the Mexican Gundam, you got that windmill Gundam. Of course, a lot of this stuff isn't exactly politically correct in this day and age, so I don't know if Bandai just may want to completely avoid that landmine.
A sombrero-wearing Mexican Gundam isn't
maybe not exactly the most politically correct type of thing, but I mean, it's part of Gundam history now, so I don't know. They look cool, and I just really want that windmill.
I know. Bandai, I want a perfect grade Unleashed windmill Gundam.
That would be awesome. Perfect grade Unleashed windmill.
I would buy that in a heartbeat.
That would be. How about a mega size windmill and like one that actually had like an electric motor in it, and you could use it as a real fan?
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Speaking of new kits, actually, Kotobukiya was really, they helped us out this week because we actually had new items that came mostly from Kotobukiya since nothing from Bandai. So we'll start from this kit here, and this is a new entry in the Hexa Gear lineup. It is the
Hightrager or Hightrager.
Hightrager?
Sorry, I was just seeing that as a C. Yeah.
Hightrager. All right, so Hightrager is kind of cool. It's got four looking spider-ish legs with wheels on the front and tracks on the ends of the back.
I kind of like it. It looks like something a little bit out of Metal Gear.
Oh, that it does too, and that's interesting. So Kotobukiya was the one that also made those Metal Gear kits for us. So actually, come to think of it, I've reviewed the Metal Gear kit not that long ago, and then I just did Metal Slug kit this week. So
there you go, lots of metal things.
Lots of metal things coming. So this is I'm really digging the design of this thing. He's got those giant guns on each side. Actually, I'd be kind of interested to put that one together. I don't know if I'll be able to, but it would be interesting to build this guy.
Yeah, that one actually has a really cool design.
It does indeed. All right, so also not Metal Gear or Hexa Gear related. We got Metal Gear, we got Hexa Gear. I'm getting all confused.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear, Metal Slug, and Hexa
Gear. It's hard to keep everything straight. So keeping things straight, let's move on to these nice grow kits here. So we've got Sophia Katakura from LBCS The Emperor. I'm guessing that is the name of a anime series, perhaps. So, not exactly a new kit, but we have a reissue from Kotobukiya this time.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I saw this
R
before.
at the end of that item code name there, so it should be a reissue. And it kind of looks familiar. I wonder if they've maybe built this one previously. It feels like I've seen it before, but she's back. Gourai-Kai.
Gourai-Kai, version 2. So I guess there was a version 1, and then this is a version 2 with a reissue on top of that?
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm all worried about my mic falling off.
So, it looks like he's got some sort of, I'm not sure, different kind of weapons here, and
so you can have like different style busts going on.
Okay, that's what's going on. Different size ones too.
Wait, is that her bust there?
Yep.
All right, making sure I'm looking at the right parts here. Hard to tell kind of from these small images, but
and different decals.
And different decals. So it's always nice to have eye decals.
There you go.
All right.
If you didn't get this the first time around and you're interested in that.
All right. Actually, let's talk about the one on the bottom first, so we can keep it in the same series.
Oh yeah, may as well.
So we've got another, actually completely different series. This is the Frame Arms girl, but this is part of the Megami Device. So they look similar to me, so it's hard to keep them all together. And this was also a reissue, I do believe, the Asra Ninja.
Oh, okay.
So that one has been out before, but we do now have a reissue of that. So that one also looks quite cool.
It's got a lot of armaments and stuff like that here, a lot of detail.
It does indeed.
These ones too, also the ball joints don't look too obvious, I think. When they kind of do a better job hiding them, I think they look a bit nicer. But
not too shabby.
Yeah.
All right, so something a bit more on the new side. Now, I can't recall Kotobukiya making something that looked like this before.
Yeah, this is kind of new.
That is quite new. She's got a big gun going on there. Her name is HoiHoi?
HoiHoi-San Heavy Arms version new edition. So that makes me think that there might have been a older version of this or something. But
perhaps, but that is a cool gun she's got there.
Yeah.
It looks maybe a little bit too big for her. I have to wonder if she'll be able to handle that recoil. But
she just goes flying across the room.
Oh, and look, she's got a little hammer going on too.
Yeah, it's got a hammer. You got a glass bottle.
What the
That's a little
heck
horrifying.
Is she? The glass bottle, she's like ready for a riot or something.
Yeah.
Go smash people with a glass bottle.
Yeah. You get a whole, like, it's like a sake wine, like rice wine bottle.
Oh my goodness. All right, that is
she's
that's a bit different. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you.
She's gonna break that on the table and shank somebody, I guess.
Yes,
Wow.
I guess, yeah, if you really wanted, you could take that little plastic bottle with maybe like a hot knife or a sonic knife and just kind of like
get it real hardcore.
Cut it up and make it look broken, and you can go crazy with your hoi-hoi.
I wonder if that kind of horrifying expression was intentional, because she's a little bit scary to me. I don't know. That makes it a little bit more interesting.
That's a bit unique, I gotta say.
I like that just for the sole fact that this looks deliberately horrifying now.
It kind of does.
What else do we got? I think we got one more thing over here. Is
There's something else down there. Yeah, so I was. It's been requested that I bring these onto the show. So
let's see.
This is actually, we do have one Gundam thing on the show today. I completely forgot. It's not a model, kit. However, these are cards. Card ass. It says at the top left of that.
Yes, it does.
It says card ass. That's just the name on the box. I'm just reading the box.
It's
Don't
the name
complain.
of the company.
Yeah, this is part of the Battle Spirits line of collectible trading card type thing. I think.
Are you familiar with this game?
Is this the one where you can go to the arcade and you can put the cards down on the game? And
that's what I thought. I did a quick look
digitally?
Beforehand. I'm not entirely sure if that's the case or not. It might be. I know this is kind of
like a Magic type game.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, the Duel Masters kind of game. But it apparently uses a lot of different cards from a bunch of different anime series. And this time around, it's Gundam. So this is like a new thing with a crossover with Gundam. Usually it's other anime series, but I don't know. It might be the one, because there is also a really cool arcade game if you're into card games.
Yeah, the arcade. Those look really cool. Those arcade games where you can put the card down and then you actually like fight with like the game on the screen itself, and it just uses your cards to like register the characters. That is really awesome. I would have loved that as a kid if they had that kind of stuff back in those days. I actually, when I was younger, we had that was kind of the heyday of when Magic the Gathering just like kind of began. Like you had the original Alpha series and they had black borders. I had some of those cards.
Really?
A long time ago.
Where are they now?
In the trash.
Oh.
Actually, that unfortunately, when I moved to Japan, that was one thing. I was like, these are not going to be ever worth anything really. So they got thrown away. I never had like a Black Lotus or anything super rare like that. So I don't think it was too big. But I actually, there was a company called Decipher, and they used to make Star Wars, the collectible card game.
I didn't know there was a card game for Star Wars.
They're back in the 90s, and I collected those things. I had a Darth Vader card. Actually, I think I still should have the Star Wars cards. Ooh. But they would be at my mom's house, and probably those are probably in the trash as well by this time, so who knows if they still exist. But those Star Wars cards, they looked quite awesome, and I was so proud to finally get that Darth Vader card. That's going to wrap it up then for this week's episode of What is New in Stock. Next week, we will be into the month of November 2020, the first week of November 2020. It should be an exciting week next week.
I hope so.
We shall see.
We will do at least the giveaway, right? So
yeah, next week, right? First week of the month, we should be doing our 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit giveaway.
I'll start looking through the comments for some interesting ones, and then we'll choose one random one.
One random winner. So be sure to remember to comment either on hobbylink.tv or on our YouTube channel for your chance to enter to win. That's all you need to do. Next month, the only thing I really remember that is coming next week is, of course, that Master Grade version called Wing Gundam. Right. So that is coming next month, and then also followed up in December by the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78. So lots of exciting stuff that is coming out here in the future. I keep forgetting to check to see what else is coming.
There's a couple other smaller releases along the month, I believe.
HGs?
I know there was at least one high grade that was, I think, from the Build Divers Re-Rise series. Other than that,
is it another one of those Core Gundam things?
No, they're doing some recolor Core Gundams. I'm not sure if that's technically a re-release. I know we have them on our site, but they are doing some recolor ones, like some Titan color version of the Core Gundams. Okay. That looked kind of cool. But there's also some other new kits that haven't been released yet, so they're actually like brand new.
We get some brand new stuff. Yeah. That's always exciting.
Yeah, so there's at least some other things trickling in along with the big releases.
I was hoping that would be the case. But last month we had the Bound Dock, the Heavy Arms, and then there was the like a figurized Common Raider thing.
Yeah.
So, and the Fumina. So they only had like 4 entire Bandai releases this whole month. And
things are kind of slowing down, I think.
It was a bit slow, but I mean, it's kind of fun too because it gives us the chance to do some reviews of some of the older kits.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the
never
backlog
had a
stuff,
chance.
honestly.
So you helped us with that G Gundam, and you did the GP01. I did the old HG21 RX-78, and I'm doing the G30th, which is now available as like a beginning set.
Oh, really?
Type
That's cool.
Gundam kit. So we'll be taking a look at that next week, I do believe. So
nice.
Lots of stuff. We are still reviewing stuff, even though there's maybe not exactly a lot of new stuff coming in. But
there's always a backlog. There's
always a backlog. Yes. We have huge backlogs of stuff that we need to build and review for this channel. So stay tuned. And with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up and end this video. Thank you guys out there very much for watching. And anything else you'd like to say?
No, just see you next time.
Indeed. See you later.